Blessings and welcome to all of my sexy scorpions out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your February 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Scorpio. And yes, I'm a Scorpio sun myself, so always a pleasure to connect to my fellow scorpions out there. So let's start with an archetypal energy for us, maybe a light energy that, oh, that one wanted to fly out, that we may be tapping into. So let's see. What is our light attribute this month here? Companion. Is that nice or what? So the light attribute for us is companion, and it says on this card, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of companionship this month, meaning the right companion. We have a lot going on in our fifth house, and that is about love and connecting to the right companion. So definitely us Scorpios are the most loyal out there, aren't we? So it looks like our loyalty, our ability to be tenacious and unselfish can connect us to the right companion, to the right partners, to the right people. So let's start off with the first house here for Scorpio, and that is our connection to ourselves. And let's see how that energy is flowing for us in February 2020. What is this connection to ourself? The Knight of Pentacles. Well, this is a nice connection to start off with in February, starting on some type of new journey. It looks like it may be very prosperous. We may have to have a lot of faith in it, but the Knight of Pentacles is encouraging us to take one step at a time. If we are pursuing our ideas, especially creatively, we have so much happening in our third and fifth house. That is learning a skill, learning something so that we can create and do something that we truly love here. So the Knight of Pentacles is encouraging us Scorpios to have blind faith, to believe in our journey, to know that it takes one step at a time. But we do have some type of ability to keep grounded, a pentacle to allow us to grow and prosper on our way. So let's focus on that, Scorpio. It looks like we have a journey that we are about to embark on, and we have to be prepared for that. So let's pull another card in the first position for, oh, look at this communication. And of course, the third house is where we're going to have a lot of energy. Well, we have been having a lot of energy, but this is about getting through a lot of confusion and clarity and communication. I feel like a lot of us Scorpions, I know for me, learning a lot of lessons through how to communicate more effectively and getting my word out, right? So this is about communicating a way that we can really get our word out to others. And so some of us are embarking on a journey that is going to connect us to the right people, companionship, communication to a lot of other energies that really may be able to solidify what we're trying to speak out about. So that's beautiful to see, Scorpios. We need to really speak out and communicate. This is about our journey starting in February 2020 in regards to that. So let's go to the second house, and the second house is our finances. Ooh, that one wanted to fly out. And our resources. So let's see here. We've got the King of Swords here. So the King of Swords is someone who has a lot of authority to maybe give us some type of direction in our resources. This is definitely a connection to maybe legal matters. It can indicate that there is going to be clarity this month if you are going through some financial situations that need clarity through legal, through contracts, through paperwork. It does look like there may be something coming through. So let's see what this King of Swords has to say about our finances this month. It looks like there is going to be clarity, and there may be someone of authority who may be speaking to us about something in regards to maybe a financial opportunity with this Knight of Pentacles. Communication from this King of Swords. Yes. So the King of Swords is connection to this third house energy, the Gemini energy. So I feel there's an effective communication happening this month for Scorpios that may give us an opportunity. Luck. Here we go. There's some type of luck this month in our finances, in our resources. Luck to be connected to the right people. On companionship, there may be a strong connection of a message in regards to love, a companion, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Also maybe a Earth energy, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. So let's go to the third house. And like I said, we have so much happening in there. And we do have, of course, Jupiter in our third house helping us really grow and stabilize the way that we speak and communicate. It really is about us getting our words across through communication, whether it's by writing, media, just one-on-one connections. And then we have Mars going in there too to really activate us and our willpower to generate more ability to get out there through our communication. So, and then we have the Seven of Swords here. So the Seven of Swords, when I see this, it's about being very careful about others, watching your back. And so this is a message for us Scorpios this month is with the Seven of Swords is to watch our back, pay attention to those who we are communicating to. There may be someone that is going to help us see things clearer. I feel like there's something maybe that we'll find out about. I'm just tapping into like theft identity or the stuff that goes on the internet all the time. I know I was broken into with my passwords onto Facebook and all that stuff. So I feel like that's a message to really protect our identity, to look at where we're putting our communication, our writing, our documents, our paperwork. I feel like that's important for Scorpios to be a little bit more clear about where we're what we're doing. So let's see here. Let's look at another. There we go. Communication documents, paperwork. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be strong for us this month, Scorpios, that we need to protect ourselves, protect us from others who may be trying to take something from us. So that's a strong message. I feel like it could be through emails. It could be through documents, but I feel as Scorpios need to pay attention that if there is something that legally there's something I feel like may come up that we need to be aware of, but we have the luck on our side. I feel like if something was done to us without our knowledge, it looks like there was someone protecting us, someone watching out for us, that we will be able to be vindicated and cleared. So that is kind of what I'm feeling right now there. And yes, communication with someone. I feel there's a strong connection to maybe someone from the past who may have walked away and now wants to communicate, someone that is connected to some type of companionship from the past here. So we'll have to look at that too, Scorpio. So let's see, where are we going here? We're going to the fourth house of family and home. So let's see how our family life, we do have the sun in there. Mercury will go retrograde in the fifth house of Pisces. So the fourth house, we've got the sun there, and there will be a Mercury in there, and then we'll go into the fifth house. So let's see how the fourth house, so it should be a little bit more positive now with the sun in there, shining some light to the family life here. So Scorpio, how is our family life looking this month in February? Communication, Eight of Wands. So this is positive communication in connections to the family life. So I feel there's a lot of happiness and positive communication. It could be that we are going to maybe embark on some traveling with the family this month, but it does look like it's very positive. Communication is the word. We see a lot of swords, the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords. We see the ladder here. We see the birds here. We see the Eight of Wands. That's all communication. So let's focus on the way we communicate. Let's focus on those who are trying to communicate to us, because it does look like something of a fair deal, a luck of some sort, something positive coming through. So yeah, this month I feel a lot of us Scorpios need to just enjoy ourselves with our family. We got the Sun card in the fourth house, which the Sun will be in the fourth house for most of this month, and then I'll go into the fifth house. So we see that there's a lot of love and fun and pleasure with not only our family life, love, it looks like romance, our children. Things are going to look good, it looks like, for the next couple of months here. I'm liking that. So let's go to the fifth house. And the fifth house is connections to love. romance, children, our creative ideas, and boy, do we have so much going on. We do have Mercury going retrograde from February 17th to March 10th, so it may be a time of what I want to say, preparation, a time of preparing. A lot of us Scorpios may be planning some changes in our creative flow, in love. There may be strong love connection, someone from the past, like I said, coming back, as when Mercury goes into retrograde, especially in our 5th house of Pisces, there may be some confusion, something coming back from the past, a companion from the past, someone who we may have walked away from, maybe coming back, and we'll have to look at that. But interesting, yes, we do have also a new moon on 23 February in Pisces, a new beginning. So this is a beautiful flow for some of us in regards to love or children, a creative new energy flowing. I love that. So, and then we get the 5 of Cups. So it does look like, yes, I can understand the 5 of Cups here in our 5th house, because I'm sure some of us other Scorpios out there have not felt the strong connection to maybe feeling like we found the right companion, someone that we can trust and have loyalty together, right? So I feel this is really about us digging deep within our own feelings and emotions, and what do we need to turn this 5 of Cups. I feel like a lot of us Scorpios may have felt lonely and sad and maybe depressed about not having the love connection that we want here. So let's see, let's pull a few more cards here and see. But let's look at the bright side, right? This is about being free from karma, from the past. And I feel like this is giving us, and we see like there's some type of envelope here. There's something being delivered, a message that I feel like is going to give us hope for those who are single, who really want to have love. Believe in that. But I also feel this is this connection to children and conceiving and maybe having difficulty in that situation there. So all around there seems to be positive communication in regards to children, family, home, love. That's beautiful. So let's pull a few romance angel cards for a Scorpio in the month of February for love. We see that there has been challenges in love, emotional upheavals, but we are looking forward to being free to fly in a new direction and have hope that we are going to find our soulmate. No kidding. No kidding. And that is beautiful to see. Blessings is just a wonderful, wonderful way to have this reading in February 2020 with so much in our 5th house right now. This is really calling in our soulmate. This, with so much in our 5th house of Mercury being retrograde, of being in Pisces, Neptune being in there, the sun, the new moon. This is about a new beginning, finding our soulmate and feeling the love again. The companion that we've been waiting for. I love that, Scorpio. Wow, I'm just totally thrilled to see what that beautiful energy this month of February is bringing to us in that 5th house. And look at give your relationship a chance. No kidding. Oh, there's 2 cards here. Okay, so give your relationship a chance. So I feel again someone may be coming from the past that you may want to work on this relationship. So think about it. It really could be the right companion. And finances and career. So some of us have been focusing more on our finances and our career, that we haven't been able to maybe enjoy a connection to a soulmate. But now we are being encouraged with so much in our 5th house. That means that we need to not be so connected to the material side. We need to really take a chance on love and have more fun, because some of us are really finding our soulmates. We need to make that effort to communicate. Make that effort. Make that effort. So yes, Scorpio, we are finding our soulmate. We need to make an effort. There may be someone from the past. Positive communication, whatever that is, that may be coming. So, don't turn anything down at this time here. So, let's see where we're going, to the 6th house. The 6th house is connected to our day-to-day life. We're going to have Venus in there, giving us love in our day-to-day life. Venus is the planet of love and beauty. So it looks like there's a lot more love and beauty and service to others in our day-to-day life here. So let's pull a card for our 6th house here. Scorpios. No kidding. I'm not kidding. This is the Lovers card. Not only, this is such a strong, I'm so thrilled. I hope you Scorpios who are single and waiting for that soulmate, that companion. No kidding. Look at this. This is an amazing reading, Scorpio. Look at that. If we are trying to find love with all that fifth house energy, I don't even think we have to do anything. It's almost like it's karmic. It's very connected to the time, the moment. In our day-to-day life, it looks like we will find our soulmate. So if we're looking, that's why I feel like we really just, be out there, communicate, talk to those that you're at the store, going to the gym, going to work. It's just like somehow, some way, the soulmate will appear. So, and if you've already found your soulmate, it looks like it's just going to get stronger here. I love it. So yes, and this is also not just about soulmate love. It is about finding our soul pathway and loving what we are truly doing. So I feel like a lot of us Scorpions are really truly loving what we're doing because it's coming from the heart. It's coming from what we have truly asked to do in this lifetime. And I know I am truly happy to do what I do. And even though there has been challenges to get out there and to be able to get my word out, I have never given up. And that's what I feel this is about, us knowing is not to give up on anything that we have been dissatisfied in, not to give up on our hopes, wishes, and dreams, not to give up on love, not to give up on things, not to give up on a partnership. So, wow, how much more can I say here, Scorpios? I don't know what's going on, but I'm ready for February. I hope you guys are, because it is about a bright new future, finding the right partnership, finding the right love connection. This not only in love, this is about maybe a partnership in business, fulfilling what you've truly wanted to do and meeting the right people, connecting to the right people who can do it for you, who can help you. That's why I feel this King of Swords is somehow, some way, there may be a strong connection to someone who has the authority to help, to assist, maybe through communication, through media, through writing, maybe a publisher. That's what I'm seeing, as someone who has the power and authority to get the word out for us, Scorpios. That is what's going on here for us here. But it looks like no matter what, we are receiving positive communication and connections to love, romance, partnerships, connections to others. I love it. Well, no wonder. Yes. And of course, we go to the 7th house, and guess what? I forget. We have Uranus in our 7th house for the next 7 years, right? Shaking up things. And boy, that is a big reason, I'm sure, that we're going to have unexpected connections, synchronistic moments this month. There may be some type of connection and tie to Taurus, some type of conjunction, I don't know, with our 5th house here for the month of February. So wow, there's going to be just like sudden, unexpected moments of synchronistic connections that are happening for us Scorpios in our day-to-day life to find our, let's see, these two want to fly out here. Okay. So here we go. This is what we're seeing here. We've got the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So this is the challenges for some of us Scorpios. I feel, whoops, a little card fell off here. So a message to some of those Scorpios who are feeling challenged in their relationship, their partnership. This is a strong indication because Uranus is in our 7th house. It's a shake-up both ways, a shake-up of finding a soulmate all of a sudden out of the blue, or a shake-up and an epiphany and understanding about a relationship that you're already in, Scorpio, that is not giving you the happiness and joy, the connection, the soulmate love, communication, feelings, emotions just don't seem to be mixing here for some of you Scorpions in a relationship. And your challenge here is for you to be strong in clarity, to understand. So it's like, Spirit wants to give you a new cup of love. Spirit wants to give you this change in how you feel emotionally, Scorpio. But we do have to challenge ourselves to do something about it if we are in this situation here. Because look on the bright side for us who are wanting a companion, a better relationship. It's here. We just have to make the effort. and maybe just part of us communicating. If we're single, maybe we need to get out there and date and get on some type of dating service, connect with friends. It's like you need to be social. We all need to be social. I get that message. So, so yes. So some of you Scorpions definitely need to challenge yourself to look at those relationships that are not giving you the love, because what you don't want to miss out is this opportunity for a soulmate, someone who can give yourself the type of love that you really want and are lacking maybe right now. So Scorpio, let's see here. We're going to go to the 8th house, and that is our connection to our own energy, right? We are ruled by the 8th house, and that is about death, transformation, karma, getting through difficulties, having to deal with our own psychological issues and pain. But the Page of Pentacles is here to say, you know, again, we've got the Knight of Pentacles up there and the Page of Pentacles, and the 8th house is resources. It is from others, receiving monetary prosperity and being given things from others that are going to help us. So I do feel there is definitely for some of us, and you know, so much in our 3rd house, this is about maybe a new skill that we are going to learn, Scorpio. So there may be an opportunity for some of us to grow our resources in regards to an opportunity, a skill, you know, learning courses. There's something that we are going to be offered that we can grow this pentacle. So look for those opportunities, because if you're learning a skill, if you have to start from the ground up, I feel like this is the time to do it, because it really is going to pay off. It's like having that blind faith to believe in a new skill, to believe that you can prosper in a new direction. It's like life-changing. So let's look out for those opportunities that can be very life-changing to give us just a positive new outlook. That's what we're getting, is a positive new outlook and having faith and belief, hope, freedom. That's what I'm seeing through our own difficulties and challenges and karma, emotionally, you know, through communication, through our own challenges, you know, whether we need to walk away from a situation, stand and fight. It's like we know what we need to do, Scorpio. We always do. But when we set our mind to it, when we put our energy to the light, we know how we can make things positive and to our advantage, to make it in a place where it's going to be beautiful for us. That's what we're doing. We're creating more beauty, more light for us, and that's what's happening. So great opportunities coming for us, Scorpios, and let's take advantage of those. So let's go to the 9th house and this connection to wisdom and insight. So let's get a little bit more insight and wisdom from the 9th house here. Excuse me, I was trying to bring that up a little bit more. Okay, so let's see what the first message is. What is the insight, the wisdom that we can receive here from our higher power for the month of February? Oops. Sorry, there was too many cards fell out there. So let's see what the message is. Okay. We get take a moment. Take a moment. And what it says here, stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Believe this important decision is made. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So take a moment. Communication is so strong this month that we do need to maybe take a moment before we speak. Take a moment, and we do have Mars in there. So Mars can be a little bit more aggressive in the way that we speak and communicate. So we want to maybe take a moment on any decisions and choices, especially with Mercury being retrograde from February 17th to March 10th. We may want to take a moment between that time to make any long-lasting decisions there. So that's important for us Scorpios to take a moment before we make a decision this month here. So the other messages for our 9th house message is this. Here we go. Oh, 6 of Cups, someone from the past. Wisdom and insight, just be prepared. Someone from the past may be coming back. Strong indication this month, and maybe that's why you have to take a moment there's a reason why if someone comes from the past that you really have to look, Scorpio. Maybe it is to clear up something karmically, to release something that has been painful. Maybe it is about coming back and connecting to your soulmate, but it's all about our own evolution, our own understanding of who we are and what it is karmically that we're trying to learn from this companion. So everything that comes through in regards to love and connections to others is for us to just grow and evolve in our own ability to be more enlightened, right? Yeah, and so we see that there is a snake. So I feel, again, back to the Seven of Swords here, I just feel like there's someone from the past that may have maybe broken our heart or cheated on us, or there had been a bad ending. Like, you know, there was definitely the snake energy. Maybe this person was in a relationship. Those are the kind of things that I'm feeling with this connection to someone from the past. But we as Scorpios know intuitively, we're very deep. We like to do our own research and figure out for ourselves. So I'm sure you will, Scorpio, if you're in that situation. So let's go to the 10th house, and that is our career and destiny. And we're going to have a full moon there on non-February in Leo. So yes, it looks like things will be illuminated about our job. Maybe those opportunities will be shown to us at that time in our career. So yes, maybe there is an opportunity by the middle of the month that is going to allow us to move forward on our career and destiny. I'm loving that. I've had to make some choices and changes in my life. And I feel like karmically, I understand why I had to make those changes, because I really have to remember and focus on what I'm here truly to do and what I love. And this is connection to tarot reading and my spiritual connection to all of you and getting the word out and guidance. So positive changes. Look, I'm so glad. This has been a wonderful reading just for myself too, Scorpio. So I hope we see that there are positive changes happening for us in our career. And it looks like we are gathering up our elements. We know what we need for balance. We know what we need in our career and our destiny. We are very connected to our own insight here. We just have to follow it, Scorpio. We just have to believe in it. And that's what I feel. We're heading towards a better environment. Things are getting positive in our work and career, our destiny. That full moon, I feel, is in the middle of the month, is giving us an opportunity to communicate to the right people, to have blind faith, to move forward on our journey, to grow and prosper, to learn, to have an opportunity to fulfill our soul pathway. So let's go to the 11th house, and that is connections to our hopes, wishes, and dreams, and to the right people, to our friends. So let's see here. Yeah, Page of Wands. So this is about a message. You know, the Page of Wands, this is someone who is being very clear about the message that they're delivering. So it could be through a friend, it could be through some new organization, it could be, you know, a connection to someone from the past. But be aware of someone communicating to you this month. And with this, communication is getting some of us Scorpios out of something stagnant. You know, this is what it's like. We've been waiting for this call. We've been waiting for this call, whoever this Page of Wands is, to actively allow us to maybe get out of something that has been disappointing. I definitely feel there's, you know, energy flowing back into us to really find our creative passions again. And let's go to the 12th house here. The 12th house is this connection to karma and all that is, and balance, the Temperance card. So our angels, this is the 12th house of our angels, right? This is about waiting. And when I talked about the wheel of fortune here, it's about knowing that we had to balance out things. We had to finish a cycle, because the 12th house is that karma cycle finishing, so we can start over again. So I feel our angels are saying, yes, you've had faith, Scorpio. You know, it's taken a while to maybe finally see these positive changes, but you know, it's through balance and waiting and listening and taking time, taking a moment. Right? So this is what we're doing. I feel this is What is happening in our 12th house is by the end of the month, we're going to see balance. We're going to know that there is, reason to have faith. There is something coming to us that is going to deliver a big change for us, a big change that we've been waiting for. So, what a beautiful message for us Scorpios. I'm so excited for this message, and I hope you all are too. So, if you ever want a personal reading from me, please connect with me. I'd love to give you some guidance about what all this flow of love and creativity and just positivity happening for our Scorpios. But we definitely deserve it. We are ready for this time of balance and change, and we are ready for the endings to break free so that we can start all over again. So much love to you, and until next time, with pure love through Synergy, Tammy.